Lower bracket semi-final time. Romantic versus So In. The loser will be eliminated. Could be the second Korean eliminated or the third Korean eliminated. Moon and Focus out already. Here we have the bracket once again. That shows us Infi and Chamiko waiting in the winners finals to determine the third player going into the playoffs. And Romantic and So In fighting for survival. China versus Korea. Let's go.
So in already playing this matchup earlier, had a chance to reassess. Of course, Romantic is a very different player with a very different opening. We have a power build on the altar. If that doesn't scream Romantic, I don't know what does. This means fast creeping, this means fast levels, this means good early game and a late tier 2 tech. Now that I think about it, why doesn't he power build altar more? Well, he has a power build here. It's not the super power build, not like the good old Twisted Meadows power build. It's just a little bit to get the AM out faster. And looking across the map, Soen, he's switching it up himself. Yeah. Going for the Farseer here after all, not trying it with the blade again.
Before we go into this game, we have another contribution by a Russian friend of ours. I have no idea how to pronounce your name since it's in Cyrillic, but 15 euro donation. We thank you so much. And Rurbies with a 5-month resub. Thanks as well. So yeah, I think the Blade Master was just an anti-Chamiko thing.
Yeah, could be. Could certainly see that. It's going to be going back to the Farseer. Farseer, we have seen him play pretty well in the past as well, with good results oftentimes. But Romantic is going to be creeping the level 2 here with his AM without a footy. Footy sent out for the scout. That's of course very valuable information. Sees the Farseer coming in, and this is why we have the power build. If this is not a power build, this creep cam is obviously later, and if a Farseer comes in, it's a lot of damage on the peasants, a lot of kills potentially. Romantic is not spawning the second water elemental. He's saving the mana, taking a lot of damage on his units.
True, but for the defense and for taking down the wolves, he has one more tool to use. But yeah, wolves are coming in and they're hungry. First one, dead. First peasant.
Couple of them in the back are still hurt. Oh my god, he's gonna. This tech is gonna be so late.
With 55 lumber. I mean, Romantic is known for
teching after all.
Yeah, it is a very typical Romantic game so far.
Oh, there's an opening into the main. The grunt can attack the tower. Not a full wall off. Uh-oh. He doesn't want to risk it though. He doesn't want to get stuck. So the grunt goes out again. Yeah, Romantic is just completely ignoring this attack.
Yeah, like he doesn't care one bit. He's leveling up the Archmage. He's getting ready for the push into the into the Orc base, while Wolves and Farseer are slaughtering more. Now the Arcane is up, can be repaired, but this another kill for sure.
Oh my god. I saw Romantic doing this once before. Also going for this fast creep and then ignoring his main base with the main army, just militia defending. And it didn't work out that time. At least he's leveling up the AM. But when is he gonna tech, for goodness sake?
I don't know. He's still at 100 lumber. And 5 peasants dead. And counting?
Farseer is close to out of mana, and the grunt will get stuck. Might be worth considering TPing out for this grunt.
Another peasant.
Kill more peasants. Like, if he loses the grunt here after all these peasant kills, I guess it's totally fine. But alright, Romantic is level 3, and he's breaching the main. Tier 2, just finished. Someone should have definitely left the second grunt at home, I think. And grunt production is also slow by Soen. Start making them a little bit later than you should have.
Players' forces are under attack.
The Borrow's gonna fall. But Romantic's still not teching. The TC's basically out.
Okay, you're turning into Remo right now, and I don't know if my monitor is broken or if the video connection is completely crap. I'll take a picture real quick. And show it to you later how Remo is looking like for me. I guess we'll see it on stream. So yeah, Soen Gets the second hero out, is then supply stuck, but same goes for Romantic, who's finally attacking after 5 minutes. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's try to recall each other. Still a lot of footmen. Little bit hurt. Archmage. Oh, chased by wolves. I love that. Down to 50%. So, where's my Remo? Okay, it's like everything's fucked up. Okay, but your voice sounds better.
Alright.
No, it doesn't.
Dum, dum.
Yeah, maybe I have to restart in a bit. I think it should have time now. I can't close Discord even. Where's that thing? Ah, there we go. So let's try to get Remo on the line again. Sorry about the technical difficulty. But no fight at the moment. Ah, there we go. Romantic trying to push into the base once again. Level 2, we have Chain Lightning now. Aura first once more. Imagine a Stomp here. Keep mentioning this. The shop, though. Yeah, gonna be a kill. Nice. No heal cells. We're going Shaman. TC doesn't have that much value. Not sure if you're back or not.
I'm back.
Ah, okay, sounds a lot better now as well. So, Scroll the Beast used for this one Water Elemental and the Footman. He wants to stay and maybe cancel the shop again.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, I guess Romantic has to put on pressure here. He can't let the TC creep up whilst the MK is still not even close to done. So he's, yeah, keeping Soen on his side, not allowing him to creep up further. Cost him a Scroll of the Beast, but I guess that's not the most valuable later for Romantic anyways. Going for the natural creep. Oh, it's a bit of a risk right there. May cost him the TP. It's most likely going to cost him the TP.
It's okay, steals this one. Level 3.5 Purge. But yeah, not a disable, just a slow. So he can use the TP while being purged and gets out. Steals experience from the Orcish side, steals the item as well. And for leveling the TC, that creep is pretty crucial. He buys time for his tier 2 tech as well, going double Sanctum, no rifles. And healing up, that should be fine for Romantic, I guess.
This may turn out to be an aggressive attack though for Romantic. Like, moving out on the map without TP against Purge is always super dangerous.
Yeah.
You don't know how many Shaman there are, you don't know how many Purges there are. Stomp is gonna come into the mix as well, Speed Scrolls. So perhaps Romantic does have to go for the TP here, which of course takes away from his army. He does have the money for the TP. Not going for it yet though. Soen expanding at the natural, obviously. TC is still creeping. This TC is gonna be level 3 in just a second here. Oh, the grunt though.
Oh my god! If he's getting jacked here. But of course, he's not. Romantic was a little too hurt for that. Time to creep up the Mountain King. Time to creep up the TC. Hello, level 3. Lightning Shield as well. Couple of like 2 for free. Footman scouting all the time. Can he cancel the heal selves? Nope. Being stopped immediately.
Yeah, with some more purges. Shaman, are they getting adept? No. 4 Shaman without adept training.
That's really late.
Yeah.
He's getting an expansion now, so that's where the resources go. And he has 2 lightning shields for the next engagement, so maybe it's fine. Lightning shield on the other side as well, could be good for the Mountain King.
Pretty obvious distraction attack here by Soen. Going to take out the shop. That's actually really nice against the breakers. Oh, and there's still room in the back. Shockwave coming in. Grunt in the back there as well. Imagining a lightning shield on that one right now. Would have been beautiful.
Yeah, I thought this kind of looked like a cool alley-oop with the Shockwave and the Grunt picking up the pieces. Even, yeah, you said it right. Lightning shield would have been beautiful, but loses the ball, fumbles a little. Speed scroll is over. And there's definitely a Stormbolt, so he's dead.
So, what was that? 2 grunts and a shaman?
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So in that perhaps. And also, when you play Lightning Shield, aren't you supposed to really go Stomp?
Yeah, because otherwise it's too easy to move away from it. This combo is again very weird. Grunt Shaman, but no Stomp. Good
Right, he
Shockwave.
comes into the Shockwave indeed. But Chain Lightning's only level 1 and he's not even using it. And again, slow is starting to kick in. There's no walkers here for the AoE Dispel. The Shaman can't really deal with the slow with only Purge.
Oh, everything was lined up. Follows up with a Chain Lightning. Triple kill right away. Follows it up with another kill. Backline still protected. There was only Footman.
And the slow trap is kicking in. Grunts here are dying. One after the next. The Shaman fell as well. The Fullblock Tracker is still in the mix somehow.
He has a stroke. Like,
Neo making fun of stroke, man. Oh, Breaker. He didn't lose it to the York army. He lost it to the creeps.
Ay, ay, ay.
Goes down. Oh, look at this MK inventory. Look at all this tank. Oh, juicy, juicy.
Big boy. And no Storm to disable, so pretty much unkillable. We're getting Wyvern for the damage. Base is still hurt for Romantic. Could get a quad kill on buildings if he wants to do it
Player's
again.
forces are under attack. The town is under
Very
siege.
good with the slow there. Someone finds the Windrider. Takes it out. Romantic finds the Windrider, of course, what I mean. That's what I said, actually, obviously. And
Thank you.
So we're just going all in for the counterattack.
Okay, before that, thank you Gorf JP for the 3-month resub. Thanks for the content, less than 3. Thanks for the support, less than 3.
Oh, Romantic realizes he doesn't have a TP. If Soin should read this, oh, the AM. He's stuck in the middle by himself.
Oh, he sees it.
Ah, Archmage!
Focusing on the priest. What's he doing? Staff or something? There's no ensnare. Just a TP and an invul. Okay, he doesn't care about this Archmage. Just wants to wreck the base. Wyvern is preparing this already.
A player's forces
All
are
these
under
buildings.
attack.
Easy to kill now. Shop gone, no breakers.
Shockwave not on the farms, but on the peasants instead.
2 Wyvern taking out the tower first, and that is free rain for the Wyvern. No rifles either.
Oh, no mana for the Stormbolt right now, but now there
It's
is.
under siege.
Oh, okay.
So he's
Let's
running
get away.
away and killing more
Player's
peasants.
forces are under attack.
Mantic is down to like what, 7 peasants?
Yeah, barely any lumber income for Romantic anymore, but he doesn't really need much lumber at all, to be fair.
3 workers hurt. Easy volleys once this Watermantle expires. And where are the casters of Romantic? Here's breakers. That's it.
Yeah,
No
they sent
slow.
back to the main. So this was pretty painful for Romantic, but he killed the expansion. That was the most important thing. So he can recover from this economic damage. And the MK is still looking for more kills. There we go. That Stormbolt should equate to another kill.
The town is under siege.
Shaman are cheap, I guess. So Soin can get him back pretty easily as well. And
Romantic.
finally, we have the Windrider counter with the Griffin Aviary coming up next.
Yeah, but will he get that up? I mean, everything is slowed, so the damage output isn't the greatest, but he could just knock this down. Just right-click it.
Yeah, Romantic needs another Watch Elemental in the base. Kind of a mistake, not spawning an Elemental, just sending it back. Could have done that a long time ago. But alright. Looking for the expansion, sees it's not coming.
A
And the
player's
Windriders are all
forces under
slowed.
attack.
Oh! One of the biggest strengths of Windriders is their mobility, and when you slow them down, suddenly they feel like a lot more shitty units.
But that's also a lot of mana on Priest for healing and Sorks for slow. No Archmage here, so they don't have additional mana regen. They're also on initiative. Ooh, Zeppelin play by Soin now.
Yeah, sticking to the run-by style. But I think it was seen by the breakers.
Another donation. Thank you, 235, for the €5 donation. Much appreciated. We have a lot more small donations recently. Love that.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. So, Windrider's back in. Oh, Chainwave combo. That was a good one. Quite a few priests dying right there. But a Windrider falls as well. And the TP has to be used also. So, that was actually not a very good trade for the
No, not at all.
Oh, if the Elemental kills the expansion. Shaman should save it, I guess. So in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's so close. Purge, but he needs two.
Oh my god.
No.
Ouch.
What a disaster.
A player's forces are under attack.
And more creeping for the MK. This game is starting to become pretty long. This is pretty big MK levels, pretty big frontal break line. Frontal break line? Breaker front line.
4 MK, close to 5 Archmage. Orc levels are not really high, right? I mean, 3, 4. We have Bad Riders now, okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
But we're not going too heavy on the Dragonhawks. Only one. Second one now. Kind of easy to cancel.
Oh, so I guess the... Oh no, the first one didn't die. It's Invis.
Yeah.
So that's masterfully used by TH before. At L5 AM. Oh boy.
He's trying it again. 2 grunts don't fit into that Zeppelin, but there's still the opening. No tower. TP again. Bad Rider kills the Dragonhawk, but only one. Force the TP and kills the unit. That was a better trade for sure.
Yeah, exactly. That was a good little run-by. But run-bys only become really good when you are up a base. And that's far away from happening. It is coming up once again. But, yeah, almost 2.5 minutes still until it's done.
Thank you, Toby, as LOW, or low, for your Prime sub. Ooh, Invis is over. Purge.
Wow, Invis actually expired. Usually it feels like that lasts forever.
You thought it's infinite? Oh.
I know it's not infinite, but it feels like it just lasts forever. Oh, Speed Scroll Zeppelin. Nice save. But the Shaman, they're so squished.
Oh, the Shackle number 1. Not using the mana for it.
And guess
Nice.
what? You're right next to the red camp. That's pretty nice. Let's
Yeah.
creep that as well. Why don't we?
With the Speed Scroll, you could engage, but...
Solo creep the MK. Solo creep.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's lazy by Romantic.
He really doesn't need the AM here. Like, sometimes you need the hero there to be able to creep the camp, but with breakers, this is so easy to creep.
Ooh, Cloak in combination with Clap.
Yeah, and with all his tankiness.
Yeah, and all the tankiness. Ouch! Damage, damage, damage. He sends out the Dragonhawks to the expansion. Easy damage.
They do have only tickle damage, though, so...
It's still easy free damage. Third Dragonhawk. It's getting, like, kind of scary.
It's looking a little bit like when Sock was playing against Romantic. You remember that game on Conceal? Just run-bys over and over and over and over? But Romantic's defense is pretty solid. Oh, 2 grunts! Not coming in with the TP!
Oh, 6 supply. And he's taking out the expansion with the Dragonhawks. Doesn't
That's
even
what it
lose
means.
this one. Oh. Soin, man, nothing's working for you anymore.
Nah, man, this is looking rough.
65 human supply. 5 and close to 5. If only you had crept that camp with the Mountain King alone.
Honestly, he probably doesn't need level 5, but would have been nice, I guess. Mains are gonna mine out soon, though. If someone can keep up this pressure, keep Romantic on one base, and most importantly, establish his own second base. Maybe this is still doable. Oh, you rarely get to see the little ice sea up here.
Yeah.
Looks pretty.
A player's
We'll
force.
Watch
take
out
some-
for the iceberg!
We'll take some vacation there, Remo.
Maybe they have like an island with a high mountain I can go skiing. Oh yeah.
Okay. Level 5 MK.
Skiing down Ice-Crown Glacier, man. Oh damn, that was a good dream.
You're Robo again, unfortunately.
Why? What was that?
I don't know, Discord server's acting up or so? Because stream is fine. You're not lagging. In-game. Here we go again. Zeppelin drop. He constantly rebuilds the towers. This Bad Rider is dead. Shockwave. And there's gonna be 4 Dragonhawks against this. Chain Wave is nice, but the... Oh, is he stunned? No. TP last second. Another Shockwave. He's getting a couple of kills. Let's see how much the gold difference is. 1350. 700, 800 gold. So you're back or what?
I'm back.
You're back?
I'm back! Yeah,
Yay!
I'm here.
We
Maybe it's
see
also-
5 tower sets so in expansion. Can he fit the great? Oh, okay,
Player's
there.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, that must help. That's a big investment. That's a huge investment. Oh, the Invis Shackles. This Wyvern dead. Where's the damage, Remo? Oh, the Zeppelin. He can chase it, but they don't want to fly into the towers. No, no. But he cancels the expansion once again because Romantic positions him outside of tower range. Kept even the casters behind, so they're not in range.
It looks a little bit like Romantic's someone's kind of desperate here. Like he's looking for some way to win this.
Yeah. That's the last expansion I think he can build. Maybe 2 more, like the
Player's
second
forces
one.
are under attack.
Water Elemental level 3, pretty good against buildings during the erection. Oh, Mondays! Monday streams, not used to that. Yeah, I just...
You realized it, right?
The erection left my mouth and I didn't know what to say, Remo.
It's always awkward when that happens, right?
Yeah, I know. Oh, back to Warcraft classic moments. That expo got cancelled.
Romantic's super rich, by the way. He could like easily expand himself if he wanted to.
Yep.
He's probably waiting for the main to mine out and then it's expo time. How does he still have so much lumber, by the way? I mean, he did erect a lumber mill, so maybe that helps.
Invis
These
casters.
peasants.
Wait. Ah, okay. This
Where does he see him? What? Ah,
the
one of
the
them.
invis expired. What does he want to do? Does he want to block the spaces for... Yeah, he does. The water elemental blocks
Oh,
the Great Hall here.
wow.
The casters will block the rest. Oh, surround! I mean, there's a Zeppelin right there, but... You can't... Oh boy.
Yep.
Boom!
Oh, yeah.
Ah, he kills the archmage! I mean, he can afford it, no problem. Shockwave. It's quite a fun,
Yeah.
fun last moments of this game, I guess. Archmage back though.
Not really any reason for a Tavern Revive. Okay, GG.
GG indeed. Oh man, that was something. You're still Robo. Let's recall. Let's hope this fixes it. I'm waiting for the chat to catch up to this glorious moment. But yeah, 1-0 for Romantic. I thought Soin had this in the mid stage, but he let him go.
I don't know. I feel like Romantic once again looking pretty solid. Like it feels like you just can't rattle him with this run by stuff. He just holds on, holds on.
By the way, in case you're tuning in late and you want to catch up with the results, right next to Remo's head we have an icon that says Spectate. That's an extension for Twitch where you can see the bracket and the schedule. And you don't even have to leave the Twitch page. Isn't that lovely?
So, counter pick by ORC, as always, concealed.
See.
What is the second map that these humans keep on banning? Is it Echo? It must be Twisted, of course.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Echo.
I haven't seen too much Echo. Except in the Yule mirror, but there was something else.
Is it time to go back to Blade Master? Blade Master TC. I think so. Blade Master TC, let's see it. That's the new style on the block, Neil.
Well, it kind of worked, right? But against Romantic,
It did.
who's a lot heavier on Footman, not too sure. I have to leave at like 5. I hope we're through with the group then. Or is it 5? Yeah. We're waiting for Romantic once again. Romantic, Moon, and 120. These three. They like their breaks.
All right. He needs a moment. Is that psychological, maybe? I mean, it was a really long game.
Yeah.
It was, we mined out. It was like 25 minutes. Invis AM surround at the end. That's pretty good.
I'm a little distracted by in-game reforged screenshots. Thank you, Toby is low for 1,500
Wow.
bits. Damn! It's one of the highest cheer we've received in forever, I feel. Thank you.
Toby, you're so generous today.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Toby is high, not low.
In-game screenshots, you say? Maybe
Yeah.
we're going to take a look at that later.
Yeah. Do it this Shadow Hunter. I don't know. But we're gonna get there. It's a little misleading because the guy who took the screenshots is using Bloodlust, so everything is really big.
Are you on Wowhead or?
No,
what?
one guy in chat sent it earlier. And I
Oh.
clicked on it and now I got it.
I like the Shadowhunter. I don't understand what you don't dislike about him. He's got a mask.
Yeah, did you see him already, like, in a game? Let me tell you that
What do you mean?
his knife, or whatever it's called, is gigantic. Or
Yeah, it's a big thingy. It's a ninja star. Wah!
it kind of has the size of 3 shaman. Which is
Big one.
big.
Big.
Game starts. Big game for Soin here. If he loses this one as well, he's out. Romantic and Infi kind of the favorites here going into this day 2 of Yule Cup.
Soen has been trying a lot of different styles today. A lot didn't work. One single one did work against Human. And that was here earlier against Shimiko with a Blade Master TC play, which looked pretty cool. But yeah, here he tried once again with the Farseer. So what is Soen going for next? I think what Romantic does is pretty predictable, right?
Yeah.
One base play into casters and then perhaps some Dragonhawks if Wind Riders should turn out to be too problematic. So
it's no power build this time by Romantic compared to before. So yeah, Blady or Farseer.
what do you think, Neo? What do you say? What do you say?
I think Farseer. I think Blade Master is just against Jimiko.
I think it's Blade Master time.
Okay. ASMR cast or what?
Let's do it.
Okay. It's gonna be super hype.
I'm still waiting for the day with TC first, but
Pew, 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 the calls.
well, finally you got something right, Neo. That's good.
I got the right guy by my side. That's the best thing I did already, right? That's you. It's flattering. It's nice. Yeah, that's
cute, Neo.
That's the right reaction to this.
Yeah, so it's Farseer.
Yeah.
No Blade Master TC anymore. Alrighty. It's gonna be a lot about experience early on, especially the Farseer. It's gonna be very concerned with gathering and denying experience. Early game does certainly feel like it's easier for Human. You just want to move from camp to camp, get your level 3, and hopefully the Orc doesn't play perfectly like Lin and prevents it. And for the Orc, it's a lot of headaches, a lot of scouting going on, a lot of balancing of trying to prevent his experience, but also getting some yourself. So, how well can Soen do this? We see a lot of creeping first nowadays with the Farseer, but Soen says, "Nuh-uh! I'm gonna go harass right away with a very fast tech, without a shot."
Scout is out now. Saw the Farseer coming, so he doesn't have to be afraid of a Blade Master interrupting his creeping militia. Take this out by themselves. But here are the wolves, and we don't have a tower. He's power building it now. Once again, going on the cost of some resources, delaying the tech for it, and he catches the militia.
There's once again no wall off in the main. This is exactly like the last game.
Oh, he's blocking with the wolf. Sweet.
He really doesn't care about the deck. Like, if you go for this play, why don't you wall off your base? Why?
Maybe he has the same problem as Florentine Will at Creepjack and just constantly traps his hero in the base.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of things that these two have in common.
Grunt is trapped now. So he loses some HP, but still continues to get the kills. Already 3. It's gonna be 5 at least, maybe 6.
Romantic's getting the Borrow kill though across the map and forcing a lot of repair. Oh my god, that's so expensive. That's very expensive.
So
second grunt seems a little bit late again.
So in tech though, so the most important thing is done, and Romantic didn't even start yet. More kills in the base. Oh, the Arcane Tower is up, okay, but that wolf... No, actually, not too many kills. So in is at 90 lumber.
Yep, that's all this repair. He's got 1 peon on gold right now.
Oh boy.
And nothing on lumber. This is probably better for Romantic, actually.
Yeah, he can't do anything with the tier 2.
Oh, he kills the wolf and that's level 2 for the AM. That's all run now. Funny game.
Seems to be the right call to not care about the wolf for us. Tech starts now. Echo looks good.
Interesting. Also, in the peon line is not looking very good. Okay, fixes it now. Had like 7 or 8 in there for a moment.
TC
Finally,
started.
there's enough lumber for the TC, but tier 2 buildings are going to be really late.
Yeah. Guess he's forced to go Shaman then again. So you only need one production building?
Or have later ones. I mean, Romantic's tier 2 buildings are obviously very late as well. And he is not level 3 AM, and that makes a big difference. If Romantic was level 3 AM, he could be pressuring really hard with the AM against the tier 2 TC and grunts and stuff. But with only level 2, he's not that scary.
Okay, totem it is.
A player's
Ooh, it's gonna be the latest Raiders of the month. And Romantic just creeps like it's nothing. Gonna be level 3 again. Can maybe even snipe the bestiary again.
Lumbermill coming up. But number 4, Romantic is looking pretty decent. And of course we're expecting the MK and the Sanctums. TC needs some solo creeping. He's still only level 1. And indeed, Romantic, with that level 3, wants to pressure more, see what he can get done. Orc main base is notoriously weak, especially to human. And there we go, bestiary. That's an easy one.
A player's forces are under attack.
Already cancelled here, sorry, little late to camp. But yeah, this burrow. Lots of surface for the footman. Should be enough. Mass repair once more. And that's again draining the resources for the bestiary. Romantic is again in full control. Holy.
Crazy, right? Like how he completely sacrifices his tech,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter.
And you want to buff footman even further.
Town is under siege.
You lunatic!
Right. Like it would make a difference in this matchup. It would actually help Orc in this matchup. What are you even talking about?
Most of the time I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just automated stuff.
It's a big talent you have, isn't it?
Thank you. More work, all right, for the 12-month resub. Subiversary hype train.
Oh, okay. Okie doke. Here we go again. TC is level 2. What does he have, Neo? Does he have Shockwave?
Yes,
No, he doesn't.
Stompa.
Stompa. And that's level 3 for the first here. Apparently going Chain Lightning.
Yep. Mountain King is coming in a little late to the party. Can he get that grunt? I don't think so. So in supply stuck, by the way, of course. Kind of relying on the heroes now. Burrow comes up now. Bestiary finally finishing at 8 minutes plus.
Oh, these special elementals are so good. That was a nice stomp. Won't save the grunt though. And here the Burrow kill matters a lot. If the Burrow hadn't been killed, there would be walkers now, and the walkers would be a tremendous help.
Yeah. Poor Soin. The past 7 days were really, really rough on him. One group with TH, Infi, and Happy. That is Mission Impossible. And here against, well, Chimiko and Romantic once again 2 humans. 3 humans in the group. Won't be happy with that.
Finally, we have a walker. Oh, it's a nice peon block. Look at these nice little moves by Soen. Looking cute. But
Yep.
at the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things, I don't know. Did you see that video of the guy where the dog locked him out of the car?
No. I wonder how you come up with that now. Like talking about tings and peons and moves and now...
Because he was from Ireland, so he said tings. How are tings?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's very cute.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, Romantic finally begins creeping again. Not solo with the MK here. Once again, this seems a little bit lazy, like the AM is really not required to creep this camp. But okie doke. Maybe he's a little bit afraid if he walks out, he's gonna get stomped and snared, forced into TP or something.
Yeah, Ensnare, is it researched already? Must be, right? It's 2 second raiders coming. Didn't see it yet.
Yeah, I think so too.
Level 3 TC. Maybe that's how they turn things around.
A player's forces are under
We're going with a Zeppelin again, but this time no shockwave.
Oh, the sorceress.
Maybe that will turn. That's not the
Heroic little girl tried to pull out the creeps. But pulling out is dangerous.
I knew it. If you wouldn't have done it, I would have. Doesn't work all the time, as we impressively saw here.
Alright, so someone is back to the run by style. Let's see if Romantic is just as impervious to it as before. But the natural isn't even crept yet. So Soa needs to do big damage. There's a TP on Romantic.
We have Shockwave too, that's good, but we have only Stomp, not the biggest damage. Jumping into the peasant, immediate TP, oh wow. If he's a little unlucky, he doesn't even get the kill. Stomp again, but not connecting to the workers. Spirit Link, he's kind of taking the fight here. Okay, Stomp's like quad kill with that Stomp.
Oh, it's another peasants.
Yeah. Forced the TP, but that was worth it. Getting all the peasants off the mine dead.
Yeah. The thing is, though, there was a lot of peasants on lumber. You could just put them in the mine. Now you don't have to actually make any peasants because Human Tier 2 doesn't really need lumber. He's got basically all the lumber he needs for the rest of the game, kind of. So, alright. That was mostly experience, I think, for the Orc.
We're getting the invisible upgrade again by Romantic. We've seen quite some cool plays with that in game 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Reinforced defenses, finally. Hmm?
I wonder what Soen's game plan is. Like, this kind of stuff doesn't work one base versus one base. I mean, at least it really shouldn't. And again, he's going for these counterattacks and stuff, but in the meantime, like,
A player's forces
Romantic's
are
creeping up the map.
Yeah,
This is
and he's
kind of
getting a
what-
level 3 MK now.
Yeah.
And Archmage has a heal scroll. And a TP.
Nice tank items on the MK again. Okay, here we go. Drop the base. Stomp. Chain lightning. And this is certainly a good trade.
Farsia might be a little too far forward here, catching a lot of hits as Clap comes in. Slow on the Zeppelin. He wants to save that TP. Walker dispels the slow. Can he reapply it? Yes, he can. But dispels it again. Good.
That was nicely done. You see that more and more nowadays. Load out a Walker, dispel, load him in again. You have to be quick with the fingers, but that was good.
Are you quick with the fingers, Remo?
Ah, Neo. Naughty Neo. I guess I started it.
I guess I started it on the last map.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's move away from this as fast as possible. It's getting awkward.
Romantic splitting his forces now. MK and casters in the main.
player's forces are under
And
attack.
AM and footy breakers out on the map creeping. I like that idea.
Mountain King is invis though, so one doesn't see it. He can fight this caster army, but he will be greeted by a stump before.
Oh, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Uh-oh, the Zeppelin. We gotta stump again. That's a lot of fools here.
And Sofa's getting some great trades over here.
Yeah. The only thing that's left is the MK and one Sork.
Tumble.
Nope. Damn. Romantic down to 41 and slowly but steady the Echo, I mean, he constantly reproduces
Player's forces
peasants.
are under attack.
Yeah, this is definitely expensive. What's the gold mine difference? Only 300 actually. But, of course, all the peasants had to be remade.
Your Robo again. Trying to call you.
Alright, I'm gonna...
He was pissed. He said he wanted to do something, but I cut him off early. So I don't know what he's going to do. He will join later. Again, trying to fix this. Mountain King back to full health. This time, Soen is not trying to expand and wasting resources over it. It's just these Zeppelin drops. Has a new one now. Doesn't need the Kodo, really. We have seen Focus with cool Kodo plays. Hey!
Hey!
Nah, still Robo.
But why, though?
Ah. Talk again? Say a lengthy sentence.
A lengthy sentence.
Oh, you think you're really funny today, aren't you?
Alright, Zeppelin drop number 255. How does Soen not have a lot of gold, by the way?
I had to buy 2 TPs, lots of selves.
Oh, look at the towers. High ground tower, that's pretty cool.
If that's not scouted, that's really cool.
Yeah, this is some ladder play coming in right here. It is more experience, though, for Romantic.
Once again, he's going into the peasants, kills 5 of them soon, I guess? No? Only 3? That wasn't really worth it.
It's way overdue for a workshop right here.
Oh, yeah.
Where is the workshop,
Yeah,
Romantic?
1 gyro, like...
He's just refusing. He's like, no! Don't need all that modern stuff.
Yeah, when is Romantic ever going workshop? It's so rare to see.
I can't believe he just hasn't made one until now. Even, like... Dragonhawkers would be worse, but... Like, at least something. Good thing about gyros is only 1 supply. That actually amazes me. How has he not made gyros yet? Isn't that insane?
Pretty short on gold all the time. Invis Water Elemental, Invis Mountain King, and he's dropping. High clap, but only 1 Stormbolt or 1 clap after this. Good dispel on the Water Elemental and slow. And the Mountain King just carry this alone. Not really. No real anti-air that does anything.
But Soen, he's on a... I think he's getting in a decent position here.
600
Expansion
gold
is coming up.
Oh yeah, he built 7 towers and an expansion. Maybe that's why he has no gold.
Possibly. Like, Romantic, seriously though. Workshop, bro. What about a workshop?
Worked on Northern Isles without a workshop. It will work here somehow.
That's so stubborn. Is he forgetting about it, maybe? Like, sometimes you forget about things. I know that feeling. Of course, also really cool with these run-bys with the Zeppelin. You can just load out at the fountain. Unload, I guess is the word. And heal up. Juicy, juicy.
Doesn't work on the Zeppelin, of course. We have a Kodo Beast eating this little spy footman. And... Did he see him? Too sure. Yeah, 7 towers up. Expo hit 70%. Once Romantic sees this, he's like, oh, well, I kind of want mortars now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Could just counter expand. That's always an option. But for that, lumber is pretty low. And then all these peasant kills doubly hurt. Here we go. Zeppelin drop again. How does he always have mana, by the way? Does he have clarities coming? Backpack? Not really.
Again, not too much damage.
Yeah, this was
Not
only
getting
the
the kills
tower.
anymore. Yeah. So in scouting 4 expansions already. And he gets extra income. Super low on wood, but...
A player's forces are under attack.
We have a lot of funny games today. Oh, dodge that stone bolt. Dodge that stone bolt.
Gives the old man the kill. So yeah, this is unconquerable.
Griffin Aviary.
Wow.
My goodness. It only took him 10 minutes of getting permanently dropped.
Oh, dodges the bolt with the Zeppelin. Sweet. Doesn't lose the Raider. But yeah, please keep on praising Romantic for his buildings.
Yeah. Cheeky Raider. That's pretty funny. Oh, all right.
A player's forces are
Won't
under
last for
attack.
too much longer.
Romantic going into upkeep. He's actually going into upkeep. He's actually kind of rich somehow. But Sowen's gonna get richer. Dude, if Romantic wins this game, it's pretty insane actually.
We have double Beastery Mass Wyvern coming now that he sees the Griffin Aviary.
Makes sense. Rules. What's the lumber looking like for Romantic? Pretty awful.
I wonder why.
All the peasants dying all the time. Yeah, that's
Okay, thank you.
no problem.
Man, you educated me so much about Warcraft. Especially these tiny little things.
This cast today feels like a W3IL cast. Why is that?
It's Monday. And this game is like asking for a cast like this.
Yeah, this game is kind of Papiga. Alright. Romantic.
Did you just like talk with emotes?
Do that all the time.
That hurts me. Kappa.
I can actually hear how it pains you to say that.
It does.
You know what's even better than modern teams is Blizzard.
Correct.
Especially pretty looking Blizzard.
Pretty licking Blizzard.
Pretty looking Blizzard. It's a tongue twister right there. I don't know how exactly he found out about the expansion, but I guess he did.
There you go. Okay, forces repair. Soin has low lumber. And Mountain King comes in with a clap, I guess.
Oh, clap!
Boom! Only one kill, not too much.
Super fast reaction with those peons,
Yeah.
actually.
Soin is expecting an expansion behind this, but there isn't one.
So it has 82 supply, though. That's a lot of supply.
Yeah. So we have a base race, TP out after killing a couple of towers here. He's just aiming for the keep. That's Romantic's only income right there for not much longer, actually, but gets rid of the tech as well. Clap is good, but keep is down. Bat Rider, boom, explodes, frees up the Wyvern, and Soin gets out. Does Romantic have the gold? Yeah, he can expand once, but he's supply stuck. He's not really having the force to break this expansion. Soin, of course, mined out as well.
Yeah, 20 supply lead. Soen! This is it. This is your chance. You can do it. But is he going to take a fight, or is he just going to keep on run buying? He could.
No income here. Fourth tower down. Don't do much against breakers. Big army though.
Oh, nice Blizzard. Ooh, that can be a lot of damage right there.
Mana potion on the Mountain King though. Double heal scroll and invul.
Wouldn't be the best play for Soen just to ignore this and go to the main again?
Yep. And it's a lot of buildings.
Town
How
is
many
under
raiders does he have
attack.
left? 3. Not too many.
If Soen doesn't win this game, that's pretty painful. Oh, big Blizzard. MK in front, trying to protect his body. Alright, in we go. It's time. Finally a big fight happening. The Clap Blizzard is pretty good. MK is super hurt already though. Speed Scroll running in, coming in with a stomp as well. That didn't hit too much. But these Wind Riders, how are they gonna die? They're not gonna die, are they?
Don't think so, man. It's a lot of them. You can kite to a degree, but of course no chance for Romantic to build any anti-air right now. This Mountain King has nothing to save him. And he's dead.
And there is, I don't believe, enough money for a revive. Romantic's
just
still
killing
trying.
One unit after the other anyway. Archmage is next on the list.
And most up is dying. Someone's heroes are pretty hurt here, but the Wind Riders. The Wind Riders and bats. Newly buffed Bat Riders.
What a great idea that was. So we have a fight on the ground here now without caster support, without slow. Blizzard again, gets rid of the peons, but everything else dead. Someone lost like 20 supply as well, but he still has this base, he still has income. There's no counter expansion, there's nah, Mountain King's actually coming back.
Oh. Did he sell something?
Well, that stomp was so bad.
Hey, I'm in trouble. Gonna be forced into the invul here. Oh, doesn't do it. That should be it. GG! And Soin gets the win.
Yay!
After 25 minutes.
We're gonna get game 3 of this exciting series.
So, do we have a map without a lab? That's what Romantic must be thinking about right now. Echo Isles?
Echo Isles could be vetoed though.
Turtle Rock? We don't have Turtle Rock anymore.
No.
Is Echo the only one without lab?
Amazonia has a lab right next to the main, concealed. We've seen that before.
Yeah.
Last Refuge on the high ground. Northern Isles has been played. Terranas stand on the left and right hand side. Twisted Meadows right next to the main bases. Yeah, we have a lot of laboratories here.
You know
Warcraft is
that
for
all
smart
so
people.
well. That's really impressive.
Yeah,
Really well done.
I studied maps.
I studied maps, actually.
What?
I studied maps, actually. For the Hive Workshop Cup.
Ah, yeah.
Map numero 3 is Last Refuge.
Decision time.
We
Yeah,
do
I
have
guess-
laboratories here.
That's correct. I guess you have to do the lower bracket final on your own, then duty calls later.
No problem.
Can you please say something like, "Oh man, I'm gonna miss you so much, but we have to. Yeah, it's okay." Something.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be pretty exciting. Without, no wait, I don't know, dude. I feel like that game kind of fried my brain. I don't know what I need. I need something. What we need is Romantic. It's not
Getting
the
some-
game yet. He's looking for his mistake. Romantic, I can tell you. Do I have you on my friends list? It's called Workshop. Workshop 1 gyro. That's all you needed.
Or rifles, or earlier Griffin Aviary, like on Northern Isles.
Gyro. Is gyro maybe not good enough?
Getting
Like-
focused really quickly by Farseer Wyvern.
Yeah, it's not about fighting. It's just about seeing the Zeppelin above the trees. Maybe you can blast them too easily with bats. But we have been seeing gyros against that style really effective plenty of times. You're not ready, by the way.
Oh.
Dude, that's super weird.
What?
Someone is mentioning my MasterCard when you asked me earlier about my MasterCard. Is this like the Matrix glitch? What's happening right now?
Today is International Remo's MasterCard Day. Do you want to tell us
Yeah.
something about your MasterCard, like the numbers on there or something?
Yeah, sure. Let me read it out to you real quick.
Okay.
What I know is that it most of the time doesn't work in China, which is really annoying.
Yeah, that's why I went for a Visa card.
Didn't you have a credit card before?
Yeah, but there were some issues with it. Like, it wasn't from my normal bank, so I constantly had to send money to that second account, and it was too annoying. So I stopped doing that.
Yeah. You're at Sparkasse, right?
Yes. Good old
Sparkasse-
Sparkasse Aurich Norden.
Customer support is so much better than VR Bank, where I am, which is not virtual reality. It stands for something different. Volksbank.
I really
Don't
like
even
that they
have
have,
like chat support.
I was about to say, like, chat support is really nice. I kind of always end up with the same girl on support, which is really nice because she knows everything that I do wrong with online banking, so she can fix it in like seconds. It's really good. Shout out to the Sparkasse.
Game 3. We have Last Refuge. Is
Yeah.
it Farseer time or is it Blade Master time, Nia? What are you thinking? What are you
Here-
thinking in your little head? In your little head with a big nose?
It's actually a pretty big head. I think Farseer. No, I think Blade Master.
Farseer.
Farseer was good on the last game. I can't decide. Blade Master.
Almost. Farseer it is again. Against, obviously, the Archmage. I wonder if Romantic is going to go for the same pull here that TH has been doing. It's been looking pretty good. Idea is, you do creep the green camp, of course, as the human, but you still pull out the Mercs, or pull out the Merc camp, and pick up the Shadow Priest, and then you have a nice early Shadow Priest against the Wolves to deal with the harass. Zoan has been playing level 1 Farseer harass every single game here, I think, against Orc, right? Against human. Didn't creep anything to begin with. I think. So I'm expecting him to do that once again. But as it looks, Romantic is not going for the Merc camp pull. Is that a bit of a mistake? It saves you some lumber. It gives you a fast attack. But that shouldn't be something that Romantic cares about, really. Are you gone or what's happening right now?
No, I just want to see what you are talking when I'm not saying anything. So, just, let
Maybe
me
you're
hang
looking
there.
at Reforged leaks again.
No. I'm 100% focused on this game. And
Players'
again,
forces
oh,
are
we
under
actually have a scout tower earlier this time.
Is he going for the same strat again? Ignore the main. Again, there's no wall off. I don't get this. I really don't.
Remo's getting angry.
No, I'm not. I'm just seriously not understanding.
This time he blocks it with militia though, at least a little.
Is he baiting damage on the tower for some reason? I mean, he's not losing the tower. He's doing it again. He just completely ignores the main.
Okay, and he's creeping in the meantime, level 2 already. But it's actually not much damage done this time.
Yeah.
He didn't use too many wolves either.
I would love to see someone trying to abuse this with a 2-borrow tech. And just show up with 2 grunts like super fast. And then a 3rd. And then a 4th. And then kill that base. Smork. Can you get pillage on tier 1?
A player's forces are under
no.
attack.
Are you sure?
95%.
Alright
Pretty sure it's keep. Not keep. Strong.
Pretty cool that Romantic has his own style. Like, just don't care about the main. Just creep up. Get level 3.
Man,
And
he's
has water element this
he's
time.
553 experience ahead of Zoan. Ah, first kill for him now. But how does he want to defend this? Like, how does he want to do any damage?
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
And Romantic's timing is so good. T2 is just finished. He's gonna go for the tier 2 buildings. Flawless, perfectly.
Peon's loading up right away. Sentry's pretty cool to see what's going on. Wait a minute. Romantic is not diving into the base?
Yeah, why?
Excuse me? What day is this? Can we mark this down somewhere?
It feels weird to cast on a Monday, isn't it?
Yeah. Normally we have our fun with W3L on Sunday and then 1 day break and then we continue maybe, but The weirdness is still within us. The memes are still in
Yeah.
us.
I think this will continue for the next 2 weeks. Don't have any breaks really.
Nice.
Until you go to Nancy and I go to the Dota event here.
ESL 1.
You're practicing your French really, right?
Yeah. Oh, my friend is pretty good, honestly, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty advanced.
Losing a grunt in the early game. You know what we say
In
about
French,
that?
that's avancé. You see my
Yes,
skills?
is that so?
Of course it is.
Avancé?
Avancé?
Avancé. Okay. Oh, I was wrong with the pillage, actually. What? To look it up. Sometimes chat is just saying stuff to make me look bad, but usually I'm responsible for that anyway.
And Romantic is not letting up. He's pretty low on the footies though, right? Isn't that uncharacteristic here?
Yeah.
He's only got 4 footies.
Chat is right, by the way. It's available at T1.
95%. I'm never gonna believe you again, Neo.
But
A player's forces
I got
are
better,
under
and
attack.
I'm not saying it's 100% anymore. You made a lot of fun of my 100%.
Oh yeah, what was that again? That was Check versus someone. Versus Focus, right?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, the Mountain Giant game. 100%.
You're so mean. How can you be so full of faith and religion and still be so mean to me? Oh, more footmen dying. Should you be a good example and treat your loved ones with respect?
I always do.
Huh. Okay.
That's why you're not getting any.
You'll rot in hell.
Oh, we have the first Wind Rider already. Killed 1 peasant in the main. So it must be so much fun to play against this human, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, Romantic is not fun to play against it either. Just ask WFZ, who suffered from 6 to 8
he was
tanks.
slaying the tanks again, right?
Yep, on Amazonia of all maps.
Did the TC actually get the last hit?
Looks like it,
May
huh?
have.
Yeah. Mountain King still super low on 58. I'm almost out of mana. It's just 1 Stormbolt remaining.
Sperling is pretty good right here, though. This is the MK losing all his mana and nothing's dying. This is kind of good for Soen. Okay, this Grunt's actually maybe dying. Oh, nice blocks. Nice blocks with the MK. Soen would love a heal scroll right now. Oh, no heal scroll. So, Romantic standing in the Orc base with peasants around. Is it time for towers?
Huh, maybe... Romantic tower pushing? Just using them as meat shield. He wants to go for the burrows now. There would have been a big opening before, but okay. Stomp on level 2 here. Mountain King still has another Stormbolt. Could get this grunt kill easily, but I think he can get it anyway. Oh, potion.
I was expecting the Stomp to come in there. There was a bit of a whiff.
Town is under
Hitting not much at all. Soen. Still with 54 supply, but supply blocked for the time being. Invol's over. MK perhaps in a bit of trouble. Farseer, by the way, still only level 1. Would love to have that Chain Lightning right now, but he's gonna get the kill anyways. Whoo! The Grunt gets the
Nope.
last little chop in.
He has Chain Lightning, needs some mana, could be a multi-kill with it, but he's not spending it, it's only level 1. Stomp though, secures some more kills, Soen defends this so far so good. No mana anymore, Archmage level 4 doesn't even give him the mana for more Water Elementals, and it's only casters, no damage.
MK's gonna be back soon though, he was only level 1. But alright, Soen holds, nicely done, Soen.
Yeah, Wyvern is still at the base, not getting too many kills at all though, I don't see too many corpses. 1, 2, no, 1, right?
Yeah, got one a lot earlier. But yeah, that makes it 2 in total, I think. And with that hero kill especially, TC suddenly 2.5. So I would love to get him to level 3 here pretty soon.
I guess you won't have time for that.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's attacking with 3 walkers. He has mana again, at least on the Farseer.
Alright, the run-bys begin again. But no Merc, no Lab Crep just yet, so
Town is under siege.
still no Zeppelin.
A player's forces
Adept
are under
upgrades
attack.
for Romantic now, so not too many reinforcements. 2 breakers only, making Spirit Link real strong at the moment, without the spell. And so we're back at 50, but he kind of needs more raiders, getting 2. And sets up a tower next to Romantic's base.
Did Romantic just sell his TP?
I wasn't looking.
He didn't use it, right? Did he this game?
No.
He sells the TP against Soin, aka Mr. Runby. What?
Player's forces are under attack.
Why? Ah, it got the Griffin Aviary. Alright. But...
What?
yeah, I don't know! I just don't know what to say about that. Like, it makes no sense.
I think that was louder than you thought.
Oh, sorry, maybe it was too close to the
That
mic.
sounded pretty intense.
A player's forces are under
Oh, it was...
attack.
oh,
This is a wonky ass game.
series lasts for 1 hour.
Someone is opening up the lab. There we go. I think I know what he's gonna buy next.
Oh! He's building a second tower in the upper left.
Yeah. Mass
the
Zeppelin
bottom right
drops
is-
mass towers, boys. Maybe he's been watching some TGW streams.
Just waiting for the mass bats.
A player's
That would be
forces are under
glorious.
attack.
Dragonhawk is chasing the wyvern, by the way. Go for him! Oh, it's intercepting. Nicely done.
And gotcha!
Rip.
Easy.
Cool. Buy a town portal now. Yep. I just.
Maybe he wanted to sell the cloak earlier but misclicked. I don't know. Soin is making a lot of fans today. With another Zeppelin drop.
Here we go. Romantic didn't scout the towers in the upper left, right? I guess he's once again refusing to expand. But Soin, oh my, he's again so low on lumber. Ah, he has a shredder. Okay, didn't see that. And here we go for the drop. Instant TP. But Soin hangs in there for now. Wants to get rid of the tower.
Where's the Dragonhawk?
I don't know. TP
The
out.
expansion, actually.
Zeppelin saved. Ah, here, okay.
More towers in the north, though. More towers in the south. Expansion.
A player's forces are under
Okay.
attack.
This should be safe this time, no? No blizzard. Like,
I mean, this is not the first time we see this kind of playstyle from Someone. We saw it before against Undead. You remember when it was all about Raider run buys?
yeah, that was very hard to watch at times.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is a lot of fun.
Here we go. So, is he recovered from this push already? I'm not too sure. First tower dies.
It feels like Jera Cup.
Okay, I was wrong. This will be cancelled, as Soin is completely ignoring this push. Good timing by Romantic, I guess. Here we go again.
A town is under siege.
Is he walking with a TC to give the aura to the Zeppelin? How does it
Players'
work?
forces are under
Yep.
attack.
Huh.
High level plays. Alright, here we go again. Stop. Chain lightning. And bye bye.
Not even unloading. Dragonhawk is in this time. Can't be shackled. But it's slowed again. Uh-oh. Ah, and snare. So
Oh, that's a cool
no.
play. But he's
Yeah.
still slowed. Oh, misclick! Didn't hit the right snare. You have to TP soon. Okay, there we go.
It's another raider killed. Right clicks!
Oh! Wait, would that have been enough?
No.
No, not
What?
quite. It was really
No.
close. No, it was 40 damage max.
He's expanding in the upper left. Yumiko tried that recently as human, and it was a game that he was totally in control in. And then he did this. Yeah. Provoking expansion position and got punished for it. Wonder if this is happening again. Time for some bats, eh? But this was more raiders.
A player's forces are under attack.
Going for a bit more creeping as well. Double level 4s are close. Oh, but the... Oh, dude, the Invis Dragonhawks. They're looking so good. Over and over. Clap! Oh, a little bit too late. And run away again. Okay. Good talk. Good talk.
So in that little chicken. But kind of understandable. Don't know why Romantic is not stealing the rock column here. Should be easy.
Players'
He wants to
forces are
fight.
under attack.
Can't reach though with anything that slows. Exploit 50%.
Dude, if Romantic, just like the second game, doesn't see the expansion for a very long time, someone can actually win this.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't really blame Soen. I mean, you know, it's a strat that can work.
No income for Romantic here, and again a TP out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Again so close. 2,850 here. Oh my, it's a 900 gold difference already. But the water elemental will confirm the expo.
Oh, there we go. I don't think you can cancel it anymore though.
Nope.
Romantic could still counter expand in the bottom red camp.
A player's forces are under attack.
Does he want to do that though? I don't think so. I think it's Blizzard time again.
He has the gold, right? Yes. Not too easy to do now with the 60 supply he has.
Just counterattacking into the main of Soen? Looked like that for a moment. Oh no, okay. Up we go to the expansion.
Ooh, greater mana still on the Mountain King. If there's a fight, it's gonna be big.
Yeah, there's no way Soen can fight. But with the towers, perhaps he can. Oh, Spirit Limb on the MK. That feels good. Has to be dispelled. Tower defense!
Mountain King already low, has an invul. Not diving for the clap. So we don't have Blizzard yet. With just the Water Torrent, but they don't do much anymore.
You want that experience. Give me that XP. There we go.
3 and 3 only though. Against 5 and 4. So one sets up towers in the bottom right in case this hold won't work. Oh man, the healing wards are really good now.
Yeah.
Didn't see them before.
But how has he not gone Blizzard yet? Wouldn't that be much easier with Blizzard?
Yeah, I mean, there is one raider who can interrupt it and
Right.
stomp, so it's not that easy to pull off.
Suddenly it's only 3 towers left here in a moment.
Clap gets 2 units.
That one.
And this one.
Go in your Zeppelin. It's time.
Yeah, this doesn't work.
Load
man.
up. Fly to the main. You won't
Romantic
expect
is-
that. It's gonna be a new move.
Clap gets rid of half the HP once more. Still has the big potion. Yep, there we go. Man, Soin is losing absolutely everything here.
Load up, load up, load up. Ah, Zeppelin, what are you doing?
These
He's taking a
watermen are,
stand, Neo. He's taking a stand. He's not
yeah,
giving this up.
these watermen were taking quite a bit. Gave him level 4. Okay, Stormwall on them out, and
Oh,
the
Clap.
TC claps him. He was having the health stone holding on to it, but no time to use it. The damage is too much. The big mana gets rid of the TC. So it has the goal to revive him, but most likely not from the tavern. More towers are falling. I guess his thinking is that without the waterman, he doesn't have anything against the Zeppelin, but he broke through 5 towers.
Yeah. And not having water elementals earlier against Wind Riders in the super late was kind of a problem.
Stormbolt.
You're dead. GG!
The only remaining non-human in this group is gone! Romantic advancing to the lowest finals where he will meet Chimiko or Infi. Because that's coming up next. The winners finals will join TH and 120 in the top 8 of Yule Cup 2. That was a clowny series.
Yes.
A long series for a best of 3, 80 minutes. But we had some cool moments, I guess. Let's remember the good moments and let's get rid of all the boring stuff. We sent you into a little break to reset your mind for the next Human Mirror that is coming up. Infi versus Chimiko. Stay tuned.